Hi you guys, my name is Mikesha, and today I'm going to be letting you guys get to know a little about me and the things that I have been going through for the past 3 years and currently is going through. This is a sensitive spot for me, so I really don't like talking about it, but I mean, it's time to let the world know. Why keep hiding it? Like, this is my life now. I have had some people wish death on me when they found out that I had this going on. So that's why I really didn't like talking about it, because I was like, how could somebody wish death on somebody when they don't even know what they're going through, just knowing they is going through something. So I'm going to be showing little pictures through here. I'm not going to be detailed, like letting all the details be known, but I'm going to show some pictures. And you know, it was around June 18th, 2016 when I had to work this day, and I went outside with my friend Tashay, and she noticed that I gained a little weight and my ankles were a little swollen. I really didn't pay no attention because I was healthy. I always went to my doctor's appointment and everything. But when I got into work at 7 p.m. that night, around 3 a.m., I was sitting down watching TV before I was going to go do my rounds. And I was going to go do my rounds, and I was just sitting there, and my ankles just started burning so bad. Like, thought like they was on fire or something. So when I looked down at them, they were huge. Like, they were so swollen. Like, it was just unbelievable. So I went to the next room to my cousin Kesha, and I told her to look at my ankles. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, what's wrong? So we ended up going to the nurse, and the nurse was like, well, maybe your blood pressure is high. And I'm like, I really didn't pay no attention again, because like I told you, I was pretty healthy. Like, I haven't really been having any problems before that. So at that 7 a.m. when I left, they like, you just better go to the hospital. So I went home, I got dressed, told my mom that I was going to the hospital, you know, showered and stuff. And then I went to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, it took them maybe about 2 days after they figured out all the tests and stuff, and basically came back and told me that my kidneys was failing. I mean, I didn't really know what it was about the kidney failure and all that other stuff. So when they told me, I was just like, okay. So basically like, okay, what can we do to fix it? They basically told me I have to have emergency surgery to get a tube placed in my chest so I can go to dialysis. So another thing, I didn't know really too much about dialysis, but what they told me was around like 2015, I had went to the doctor because I thought I was pregnant. And when I went, they actually told me that I was pregnant, but then they was like, we sorry, we read the wrong test. That was not my test. Anyways, I had a lot of protein in my urine, and they never told me. So over the time, the protein was building up, and it just made things worse. So that particular day, when they said that I had to go on dialysis, they basically told me I had lupus, but they never said that it was lupus. They used the more educated term. So I really didn't know what they was telling me until time went on. All I know is I was on dialysis for that time, and that was it. Then about a couple months later, I had to get my fistula placed in my arm. This here is my fistula. If anybody may see me, I usually have 2 band-aids on there. That's because I had to get stuck with these 2 needles. The 2 needles is like as thick as, I want to say, you know, like the end of a fork. It's maybe that thick. So when it stopped bleeding, I always have to put the 2 needles on there. I go to dialysis 3 times a week, and I also do go to therapy 3 times a week. I'm gonna tell y'all why I go to the therapy later on in the video. But the first time I used my fistula in my arm was the most scariest thing ever. the first time I used it, the technician had stuck me in the arm, and basically, like, it's like when you can't get the blood to come out, it's called fishing. So basically, she was fishing in my arm, trying to get the blood to come out. So once the blood started to come out, the extra holes that she poked in there from fishing, it started to make my arm swell. The blood started leaking out those holes as well and started making my arm swell. The blood started rising, like, and then it went to my heart. So my chest was probably about out here. I had like 3 people on me. It was 2 people holding my arm down, trying to stop the arm from bleeding. It was actually 1 person pushing down on my chest, trying to, you know, stop the blood from pushing up. So I usually go to Cleveland Clinic, but it was so urgent that I had to go to university. When the EMS came, they tried to wrap my arm up, but the blood just kept coming out. When I got into the emergency room, it's like the doctors was looking at me like they didn't know what was going on. Like, they ain't never seen nothing like that. So they just was trying to find a pulse in my arm. They said, you have no blood flowing through your arm. So if you don't get no blood flow through your arm, we're going to have to cut this arm off. So I'm so scared. I'm shook. Like, I'm like, man, what the fuck? What you mean? So I was in so much pain. They couldn't give me nothing or nothing. All I know is when they finally put me to sleep, I woke up. The doctor was like, Mikesha, I'm happy to see you alive. And I'm happy to see you speaking. She said, because your blood count was so low. I don't even know how else to say this, but basically I wasn't supposed to be here. So that was, it was just a, I don't know, like, I just was like, what you mean? Like, I was supposed to be dead. Like, it was actually a hematoma. That's what it was, like a hematoma in my arm. If y'all see keep me looking down, that's because I'm trying to read the paper so I won't get off subject. About a couple months after that, I told y'all in the beginning, they never really confirmed that it was lupus, but 2017 they confirmed that I had lupus. That was the reason that caused my kidneys to fail. After that, about 6 months later, the lupus started attacking my heart. So this past October, it was 2018, October 1st, 2018, I had to have a defibrillator placed. Had to have surgery on my heart to have a defibrillator placed. That's what I go to therapy for. I'm trying to get my heart stronger so that I can get a kidney transplant. But my heart is not getting strong yet. It's like at a, I think the highest it's supposed to be is like a 60%. My heart is at like a 36%. So it's a work in progress. But I'm not giving up. This here, you see it through my shirt. This is my defibrillator. Hold on, let me show it. It's like a device. I'm so small now, so now it shows, it pops out like that. Hold on. But, that's how I was be saying. I got the defibrillator placed. I'm trying to get my heart stronger so I can get the kidney transplant. Hopefully that will be coming soon. With me having these things going on, it has been hard because it has been many times I've been in the hospital. I have gained so much weight at once upon a time. I have lost a lot of weight at some point in time. Like, so sometimes I just be looking different to myself. I have my color changed. I have got darker. I say darker, as many of you may notice. I don't know, like, my life is busy. So any extra thing that I'm able to do, I have to fit in my time. Like, it's really not bad, but it is hard. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I do get really emotional talking about it. I have gained the courage to talk about it, and I cry. What else I was supposed to be saying? Maybe. No. I had to grow up really fast. I really did have to grow up. And I don't know what else to really say. Like, that's really basically my story. No, I'm not getting into details about every single thing, but those are some of the things that I am going through. But let me talk about my pills. I take about 6 pills in the morning, 4 pills in the evening, and like 2 pills at night. I have to just start taking another pill because my lupus is starting to act up. No, actually not a pill. I have to start taking a shot in my stomach. This has been going on for 3 years, since 2016. Some people knew, some people only knew a couple of things, and some people didn't know anything, like, because I keep my problems to myself and the people that I know. These are some of the scars that I have. I had to get 3 different, what are they called? I don't know why I can't figure the name out right now. But they basically was tubes for dialysis. Ports, that's what they call them, ports. Dialysis ports. I had to get 3 different ones because one of them had got, each one of them had got an infection. And I didn't want the infection to go into my bloodstream. So they had to place them. Then I also had to get one placed up here and then one before in my neck. But I'm currently using this again. This is called my fistula. It looks like this because from getting poked like in the same spot. That's really it. But all I'm saying is, if y'all having some weird things going on with y'all, or y'all think it's okay, or y'all not paying attention to it, y'all better go get that checked out, because it's something that could be wrong with you. You may not know, like from headaches to just minor things. Y'all don't know what could be going on. So I advise y'all to go get that checked out before it's too late. Like, don't take no minor headache or just no swelling in the feet or anything as a joke. Like, that can be really serious. Like, I thank everyone for watching, and I hope that you guys like my video and subscribe to my channel. Bye.